Good afternoon, friends and neighbors. Old Doc Martin here. And thought I'd show you just a little bit of what's kind of going on. Not a whole lot, really, to be truthful with you. Wonder what kind of a critter we got going here. Probably a squirrel from the park. Go around this junk pile. There's that corn, ear corn bin. I offered it to Dirt, Grain, and Steel. They were gonna, or they are planning on ear picking some corn with that little John Deere crawler they got. That thing is pretty dang sweet. But it's too far for me to haul out there. I don't want to haul it out there, and I'm sure it's not worth them coming to get. 16-foot diameter. I don't know how long it is. It's 14. It's probably 16 foot tall. It's all complete except for the top. I don't have the top for it. But what I may end up doing with it, if you can hear me over the tanker, is our little town here. They think they're a big city, and every few years they come up with new ordinances and all that bullshit, and they enforce it on some people. In some ordinances they don't. But so I may end up making like two like hoop type buildings out of it, kind of like our lean-to there. And yeah, so anyway, that's just part of it. And there's the wood splitter. We throw our store rugs or store mats over the top of it, keep the snow and shit off of it. And that's I think it's 22 or 25 ton. I'm not gonna uncover it. You watch all these wood splitting videos, everybody talks about their wood splitters, and they got the, wood that the grain is so straight in it, and I don't know, it looks like they're splitting balsa wood. What we burn around here for firewood is ash and elm, red elm, Chinese elm, stuff like that. And odds are 90% of the time it's not some straight grained wood and all that. And it's got knots and crotches in it. It's hard splitting stuff, but it works pretty good. I do need to like Rick Bork. He built an extension. You probably can't see it on mine because I got the rugs over it. He built an extension on his. Well, you can see part of the table. He built tables on each side of his. This one came with the table, but it only comes to about here, and the motor's down here, or the engine. And we've had a few close calls. I need to extend it or put something on it. We've had a few close calls where pieces of wood have fallen down on that engine, and one of these days it's gonna really mess it up. Let's see what we got going on in here. We got a new toy. Yeah, it's not, that's a Harbor Freight deal. That's the block for Uncle Joe, our 37A Pistons. But we picked up a 20-ton press at Harbor Freight. We don't need some air-operated Bluetooth deal, and just something to press a bearing every once in a while, and instead of trying to beat them out and what have you. But I think what the first little project for that is going to be is this deal right here. That was on the side of my truck about a year ago. And all you guys that drive trucks and know trucks and stuff, it's a side box. It was a really nice one until some skittlehead wasn't watching what he was doing and backed into me. Fortunately, that's the only thing that got wrecked. I think what I'm going to do is cut all the welds and stuff on it. And put it in that press and try to straighten it out. I do have a wire welder, but I'm not, it's one of those flux core ones. I've had it, I bought it at Tractor Supply over 20 years ago. And it does come with a, no, you can't really call it, it's not even a regulator. It goes on, screws onto the back with a hose and shit, and then you get one of them little bottles. Well, the gas flows through it constantly. And you just waste a bunch of gas, because you're always, every time you stop welding, you got to turn around and shut the gas bottle off and all that crap. And so I think what I'm going to try is get, when I get this straightened out, if it will straighten out without cracking and busting, it's got some pretty good kinks in it. But when I get it straightened out, I'm going to get some of that Aluma-Weld and give that a try. It's not going back on the truck. I got another one on the truck already. But I think what we're going to do with this one is put it up by the house, put Penny's little air compressor in it, in extension cords and stuff like that, so we don't have to keep coming out and unlocking the shed and all that, and drag shit out. But yeah, so that's going to be probably the first project for the 21-ton shop press. He's just trying to straighten some out on that. Here's what you guys need. If you got to have this, and it's actually, I got it for sale. It's a Red Devil paint shaker. It came out of a paint store years ago. My cousin had it for 5 years or so, and then before he passed, I bought it from him. I do have the isolator springs that go under here so it doesn't shake itself off the table. There's the isolator springs. And it works. You put fizz cans, rattle bombs, whatever you want to call them, on up to gallon-sized cans in there. It works. I'm not sure. Sometimes the timer works. Sometimes it doesn't. But it'll damn sure shake your paint up. So anyway, if anybody's interested in that, let me know. It's heavy. I'm talking, it is hernia heavy. So yeah, other than that, Dirt, Grain and Steel, your corn bin is out there if you change your mind. And if you're going to change your mind, you better do it before the city passes their damn ordinance. What their ordinance deal is you just about have to have a lawyer to read it, and they haven't passed it yet. But it's you can only have like a camper in your yard. You can't have a camper and a boat. You can't have a camper and a little two-wheel trailer you haul your four-wheeler on. And if you have a snowmobile trailer, you can only have a snowmobile on it. You can't use it to store anything else, like your lawnmower, your snowblower, and stuff like that. No storage trailers. If you have a horse trailer like ours, well, we still have our horse trailer. You can't store anything in it. And you can't have a camper. You can't have a boat in your yard with that. And so yeah, it's I don't know what the hell they're thinking. So anyway, it's got to be everything's supposed to be undercover. So and then if you put up a building like this, see, this is originally one of those carport buildings, but if you close it in, if you have electricity or you have water in it, then it goes on your taxes. And buddy, it will be, your taxes on this building will be as high as your house. That's the way they work it. If you leave it open like the lean-to there, and it's not on a foundation, then it's fine and dandy so far. So anyway, I may take that that bin and make two hoop building type deals out of it. And if I do, I don't know, maybe the first year I might throw a tarp over it or something until I get some more metal and screw it up, cover it like metal like I did this one. This hoop building here, it originally had the tarp over it. But anyway, yeah, for our small town, why, Matthew and I need to do some cleaning. He's coming home this weekend, and being everything was all screwed up last week for his birthday, cold and bad weather and everything, we didn't get anything done for his birthday. So I'm already 12 minutes into this. Hard to see. Don't have my spectaculars on, but I've rambled on long enough. So anyway, you guys take care of each other, do something nice for your neighbors, and happy trails.